Hello, hello! Welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie Part 1. I'm so happy you are joining me. I'm Julie Davison, and I've got Susan LaCroix on the phone watching along as we record our video. Hi, Mom!
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I am tired. I just got back very late last night, like not even 12 hours ago. We arrived back home at 12:30 a.m. in the morning. I got a few hours of sleep, and I didn't pre-record this video before we left. I just ran out of time, and I had to just just leave things. And so here we are sharing. This is so last minute. Because it's going to premiere in under an hour. But I'm so excited to share with you guys today from the new catalog. Yay, new catalog! So much excitement. This just came out on Wednesday, May 1st. And Mom and I are so happy to be able to open it up and show you some amazing things in the catalog. I did a little catalog overview on Thursday. So if you missed that, be sure to check it out later on this afternoon after you're done with Mom's video. But she's going to kind of give you a little rundown in her video too. So if you haven't seen the inside yet, she'll give you kind of a short little overview in part 2 of Sunday Stamping. I'm just going to skip right to our featured product today, which is the Country Woods Sweet Collection. And Mom, don't let me forget, I have some sneak peeks to share at the end, which I think we'll have lots of time, but I just want to get through the projects. Yeah, I feel like we just need to do the stamping part first, and then I always worry about running out of time because your video is right after at 12:30 p.m. Central Time, and so I don't want to be late for that. Okay. Country Woods is one of the new suites in the catalog from Stampin' Up. And this is one of 2 mega suites. And when we say mega suite, we mean we've got 2 different stamp set and die bundles, 2 different designer papers. We've got some fun embellishments. These are called basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Really pretty, the lighter and the darker color. We also have a new eyelet embossing folder, so pretty, and a ribbon combo that is currently not available until June 10th. I know. As far as I know, this is like one of the only things that is sold out so far. But it is coming back. You're going to have an entire year to get it, so it's okay. This ribbon is so beautiful, though. It is a diagonal stripe ribbon. It comes as a combo, so you're going to get the white and the petal pink together. We've got some gorgeous ribbons in general, so I know you'll find some other ribbon that you want to add to your order. I did get some ordered for the product share, so if you haven't already, you can sign up for the product share and get a little bit of all the designer paper and new ribbons from the catalog. And I have this link in the video description for you if you haven't seen it already. And then the designer paper, let's get this out. So there are 2 different paper packs, and these are both 12 by 12 papers. The first one is called Country Woods, right? Country Woods. And it is this great wood grain paper. And it kind of reminds me, some of these, of like beachy patterns. Like, I feel like, boardwalk, and maybe it's just because I was in Mexico. Not that Mexico has a boardwalk, but you know what I mean. Just very like, I don't want to say tropical, but I just think beach, like beach boardwalk.
The colors, maybe the softer colors.
Yes. Especially the white wood. Like, I just see that in a fun like lake cabin or beach cabin. So much fun. So this whole suite just reminds me of you, Mom. I think it is very your vibe, like that country chic kind of. This other paper is called Country Lace, and I love the subtle patterns. It's not too overwhelming, but I think it's just going to make a really great background. And the colors here, we've got some petal pink, some misty moonlight, little pool party going on over here, and the new basic beige, which is this one and this one. This is a new color that they've added to the neutrals. So it is not the neutrals, to the basics color collection. So it's not part of the core colors, or it's not part of the brights, subtles, regals, neutrals. It's sort of just like with the basic white, basic black, very vanilla. And I wanted to show you really quick what that looks like compared. I should have had that ready, sorry. All right, just reaching behind me. So here is the new basic beige, and then there's the very vanilla, and so you can see the difference. They pair really well together, but there is a difference. Also, the basic beige cardstock is the heavier weight cardstock like all the other colors, whereas the basic white and the very vanilla are more of that smooth, lighter weight cardstock that are good for layering. So I'm going to use a little bit of basic beige on my card today. And funny story, I got everything out this morning and realized that I didn't have the dies for either one of our featured stamp sets. I know, I thought I had the dies for the country flowers, and maybe I do, but I wasn't able to find them. So I know Mom's got the dies. Definitely check out her video part 2. She's going to show you a little greater detail there. But I can show you in the catalog because I love the way they have the dies larger next to the stamp set so we can see how they coordinate and how they work together. So the top one is the Country Birdhouse stamp set. Really beautiful. And after Mom's video, I've decided I just have to add those dies to my next order. I didn't think I needed them, but I was wrong. And then the other one is the Country Florals, or Country Flowers. And this was one that we got to play with. Some people were able to order early during the after hours class. I think did you get this one for your after hours class, Mom?
That's the one.
Yeah, at On Stage. And
I love it.
I got a different one, which is why I don't have the dies. But it has some great dies that die cut the images. There's also like an extra, an extra jug or flower. Oh, that's not a jug. That is the die that cuts out the pail. But it has a die where you can have 2 handles on it. Okay. And then some detailed flowers and leaves. And there's also a detailed teapot lid that goes with, so it's not a stamp, but it's just a die cut, so you can make that. So let me flip back here and look at some of these awesome samples. First of all, this morning I've decided I absolutely have to case this. Is this just not so gorgeous with the hoop?
Yeah, I almost did that. I love that sample.
I think we're just going to have to get the pieces and we'll have to do it together on Zoom, Mom. That would be so much fun. Oh, yeah. Or whenever I'm not sure when we're going to get to see each other again next. I don't know if I can.
Next weekend.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I wasn't sure. That's awesome. Okay, well, we're just going to do it next weekend. That's the plan. And maybe we'll film it as like a bonus, a bonus. It won't be Sunday stamping, but we'll film it as maybe a bonus thing. You can just follow along and stamp with us at home. So if you're interested in that project, make sure you get all the things, like pretty much the entire Countrywood suite, to create this one. I think actually, is it mostly the Birdhouse?
I believe it is, but I think there might be some flowers for both.
Yeah, I think some of the detailed die cuts here, but mostly the Birdhouse, and then the designer paper and the embossing folder for the center. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun with this. Okay. All right, I have some samples to share with you, some swap cards that I received. So I wanted to start with those, and then I will then we'll do my cards. So the first swap cards are going to be with the Country Flowers, and this was one of the cards I made after I got the stamp set using the after hours class design. I don't know if it was the same colors that because you made this card with the class. Is this the same colors, or did I change the colors? I don't remember.
I think, I'm not sure, honey. I think they might be the same colors.
I think so too. All right, so this was one of the after hours cards. This is a card from Kim Peck. And this happy birthday comes from the Unbounded Love or Unbounded Beauty. That's sweet. which has some really great frame dies that go with it. How about this one from Betsy Kreider? Isn't that a fun fold? I love these colors. Gray granite with the misty moonlight. And she's got some of those die cut flowers there. Just so clean and simple, but such a great little fold. And then this one from Robin Satterwhite. I love these colors. Pool Party with the petal pink, and then some of that wood grain paper. So fun. And my last swap of this one, oh, love this one from Sandy Jacobson. She combined some of the designer paper, and this is a different embossing folder. This is the Distressed Tile embossing folder, I think, instead of the eyelet embossing folder, but so pretty with that white. I love the embossing on the white and the big white ribbon. All right, I got some more that use the Birdhouse. I haven't used this stamp set yet, but I was happy to get these swaps. This one from Mel Lampert. And I love this gorgeous one from Monica Davis. Can you see the embossed layer on there? It's so pretty. I love the way she distressed the ribbon too. She cut it in half lengthwise, and I just feel that looks so nesty. And then the last one is from Rachel Chamberlain.
Pretty.
Oh, I love, love, love it. Okay, so let's dig into my cards. I'm going to use the Country Flowers this week, since Mom is going to use the Country Birdhouse, and you are going to absolutely adore her card. So happy that you made me one, Mom, because I did not get your swap in the team swap group that we did. So you'll have to let me know if you got mine, and I'll make sure that I make one for you if you didn't. Okay, so let me put the catalog aside for a second. I am also using some other new products. Let me get those out and show you. I was excited because my box came while I was gone, so I dug this out this morning to use this new punch. This is the Labeled with Love bundle, and there are two options on this one. You can get a punch, or you can get a set of 3 dies with the same shape. And so I chose the punch because I just love how easy punches are to use. Did you get this bundle yet, Mom?
I did. I haven't used it yet because it just came. But
did you choose? I
got the punch bundle with that as well.
The punch, yeah. I was debating whether to get both. I don't really need the dies and the punch. The other thing I'm using today is the Spotlight on Nature for the dies. These dies are so amazing. There are 3 different kinds of, what do you call it, like borders, I guess you would say, around the edges that are stitched. So this is sort of like a radiating stitch. This one is kind of a dot and dash, and then sort of that eyelet lacy border. So we've got circles in different sizes, and I believe that there are 4 different sizes of each style. And so these are all individual dies. It looks kind of like one giant die, but so there are 2 of the largest size. They're the same size, just different styles, and so they kind of alternate, but they are so fun. So I did die cut some of these ahead of time, and I punched with the punch ahead of time. And I actually have like all my pieces ready to go. I'll do a little stamping and then we'll fast forward, because I had to fussy cut my stuff because I didn't have the dies. I did a lot of it in advance, so you wouldn't have to watch me. So first, let's do a little stamping. And like I said, I have multiple pieces, so I'm actually going to make 2 cards, but they're really simple. I just wanted to show you how I mixed and matched. So one of the things I did for the pot and the pail, I stamped on designer paper and then cut it out. So you get a little bit of that pattern in there, and it's kind of built in. I thought that was sort of fun. And then with the flowers and the leaves, I stamped and then colored and then fussy cut. So I used some Stampin' Blends to color, and I thought I'd just do a little coloring for you really quick. I might actually fussy cut this because I couldn't decide. These have very light patterns, and I couldn't decide if I liked them or if they were too light. So you'll have to help me decide, Mom, on which one to use on our final card. Now, the die has a little notch that will cut out that center out of the handle. And you can fussy cut it, but it's not as easy.
Nope.
My room is such a mess right now because I still have like, I'm pulling out all of my retired stuff that just ended with the last chance list. And so I've got it half packed up. It's half still in the closet. I've got new stuff. I need to take some time this afternoon to clean. How was your room looking after this last week, Mom?
Not too bad because I have Hostess Club. So I had Hostess Club on Wednesday and I have it again tomorrow. So except for, well, I think I have everything that's retired pulled and I've got it in boxes. And then I have a table out because I was staging some things when I was working on our invitations and thank you notes and getting ready for Hostess Club. So I've got to put all that stuff away. But I was thinking you probably need a nap.
Yeah, I don't know that I will be able to take a nap today because there's so much to catch up on, but I'll definitely be going to bed early tonight. Oh, that was the beautiful thing though about our trip. I'll talk while I'm coloring. We did not do a whole lot. The resort was this all-inclusive and you could go to these other parks and do all this stuff and it was all included in the trip, but we honestly just wanted to chill. And so we did go to one park on one day and we did this like river float. It was really more like a swim. And we kind of explored that park a little bit and it was beautiful and we enjoyed it, but we were exhausted and we spent the rest of the time just chilling, just sitting by the water, sitting in the pool. There were swim up bars, so we would just go and swim up and grab a drink and then just chat with our friends and sit in the pool. And it was kind of perfect. It was exactly what I needed to just do a little bit of nothing. So I slept well last week.
That's awesome. I'm so glad.
Yes, we went to bed early. We're not much to like party and stay up, and we had some really great meals. One of the last nights we ate at this Brazilian steakhouse. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing, and we ate too much, and so like I think we were in bed at like 9:30, and but you know what? I don't care. It's my vacation.
That's right.
So I am using some boho blue, some old olive, and then I've got a little bit of petal pink. I love the petal pink. It's one of my favorite Stampin' Up colors, and so I love that is in this paper. So I'm using a little bit of light and dark petal pink. And then I also brought in some of the light Calypso Coral as well. I want to make sure I color this one. I'll cut it out later, but I think this is the one that you're going to like of my two versions. So this is this is the one for you. And so I'm using light, what did I say? Oh, Calypso Coral. And then I'll add a little dark Calypso Coral as well. The flowers are all kind of different, and so I wanted to color them all a little bit differently.
That's what I like about it. I like the different flowers. Because when you buy a bouquet, you buy, a bunch of different flowers.
Yes, I love that about a bouquet. I love a mixed
Unless
bouquet.
they're daisies, then they can be all daisies.
Okay, so there's our finished flowers. And you know what I'm thinking as I'm doing this? I need to pull out my Wink of Stella.
Ooh.
Yes, right?
Yeah. Fortunately, we can't order it yet.
Oh, is it still out?
Yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I'll have to check. I haven't checked in a few days.
Okay, so I fussy cut that, and now we get to choose which flower pot we want. So I'm gonna put it on a white circle. And then I've got another white circle for the pale, and I colored those leaves with the old olive. So here's where I need your help, Mom. I feel like this design is a little hard to see on the card because it's really sort of subtle. And then there's this one with the stripes. Or this one is a little more...
Ding, 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 ding.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I thought you might like that one. Okay, so I've got two different card bases. Can you guess which one is going to be for which card?
Gee.
Yeah. And then I wanted to bring in some of the embossing folder. And so this is 4 inches by 4 1/4. I actually started with one that was going to go across the whole card. This way, and then I cut it short because I want to put it just in the center. So it's going to go 4 1/4 across like this, and then 4 inches like that. So I've got one for each card. So just petal pink on petal pink, old olive on old olive. And then I just cut a bunch of the paper into strips. And I just thought it would be really fun to mix and match because these patterns are so, I feel like subtle and also just go really well together. That you could do all kinds of mixing and matching, and there's really no like wrong combinations. So I'm going to choose some blue ones, I think, for this card. And then for this card, I don't know, I wanted to bring in some of that gray, and we could bring in some of the wood grain too. Oh, that one's pretty. Maybe those two. I don't know. What do you think?
I like that one.
Okay.
The one you've got on the card right.
Yeah. Okay. So endless possibilities. You can just mix and match. And these are just 1 inch. I had cut it down to 6 inches before, so it's 1 by 6, but I'm going to end up cutting them down just a little bit. Still deciding how. And then I wanted to bring in that new punch, the Labeled with Love. And this is true for all new punches. I'm sure you've noticed this too, Mom. Sometimes when you first get a punch, there can be some oily residue that ends up on your cardstock, and that's just from the manufacturing process. So that's why I punched a bunch, because I was just trying to, like punch through some of that that residue. So I have 2 different greetings that are from the Country Flowers stamp set that fit really nice into this punch shape. So we're going to do With Heartfelt Sympathy and So Lucky to Know You. And I'm just going to stamp that in the Memento black ink. And they both go different directions, which I think is kind of a fun thing about this punch, is that you can have it be vertical, or you can have it be, landscape or horizontal. That's the word. That's the word I was looking for. So then I also brought in some of the ribbon, and I thought I'd add a little ribbon bow. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I wanted to use more of the stamps, and so there's this little stamp in here. I don't know how you can see it. It's just like this little, I don't know, what would you call that? Like a little,
I don't know.
Like an
design.
An eyelet design, maybe. It kind of matches the embossing folder. I have no words. I thought I'd add just some, just a little stamping on there to bring that in. Maybe one more down here. I don't know. Okay, so let's glue this together, and then I feel like there's so much going on already, but we do have some pearls if we want to embellish a little bit more. So let's glue things down. We'll start with this one, and then we'll do a this or that. You probably can already tell because I laid it out, but which one do you think you're gonna like? The green one with the leaves, or that petal pink one?
I like them both a lot. I'm drawn to the petal pink one with the blue. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one I would pick, but I like them both. I like the ferns with the milk jug.
Yeah. So for the paper, I was kind of thinking of like staggering them so that like one went all the way to each end. What do you think? Just like an...
I kind of like it overlapped a little bit. Well, actually, yeah, your idea of staggering them.
So they'll still overlap a little bit.
Right, right. I was trying to figure if I wanted them both in the center of the card or not. But I do like it going to the ends.
Okay.
I think that's...
But coming up short on opposite ends? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I can't speak today either.
Okay. And then we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals here. You know, I think I'm going to run out of time for that sneak peek, so... I'll show it to you super, super fast. I might not be able to glue down the other card though. I'll just have to share a picture. But you kind of got the idea with the way that I laid it out here. Oops, that goes this way. And then I'm going to use another layer of Stampin' Dimensionals for the circle. I thought I was doing so good too because I had everything like pre-done. Oh. Sometimes we just get to chatting, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't really even chatted yet.
I know. This is the first time we've talked since I've been back. We'll have lots of catching up to do this afternoon when we're done trying to squeeze out last minute videos. Okay, what do you think about some pearls? Do you think it needs a little pearl?
Oh, always.
Always?
You don't even have to ask me.
All right, let's see really quick what that will look like. I'm thinking the lighter ones and
absolutely.
Just like I know you don't like when I just do two, but I'm gonna just do two. I don't know where I put it, and it feels so busy over here. This circle is kind of the third one. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay, so there's my finished card, and really quick, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. So we got some fun gifts, mostly from the annual catalog, but our final night gift was this little scrapbook album, which you can get right now. It's a current album, but Stampin' Up! Created some custom cards for us and put them in the pages so that we can use these Memories and More style pocket scrapbooking to record memories of our trip. And just a little asterisk, less than 1% of demonstrators earn the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. But it's such a fun gift to record all of our memories. But here's the sneak peek. We got a new kit that is not going to come out until July. So this is a sneak peek. The new kits collection come out in 2 new kits every single month. And so there are 2 other new kits this month. But this one is the sneak peek that we got that's going to come out in July. It's called Expressions of Kindness. And it has this amazing watercolor imagery. I know, isn't it gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
I haven't had a chance to make the cards yet, but there are 2 different designs.
Wait for me. Wait for me. I'll help you.
Yes, we can do it together. And then this stamps have just a note, wishing you the happiest birthday, and kindly delivered to, with some other little imagery. And this one comes with a Blackberry Bliss ink spot and some white ribbon and these beautiful glitter gems. So this one, Expressions of Kindness, an early sneak peek, not coming out till July, but check out the online store because there's 2 new kits that just started in May that are super, super fun. All right.
Oh my gosh. I opened my kits to look at them. I haven't had time to make them yet, but they're great.
All right, one last peek. here is my card using the Country Flowers stamp set and Country Wood Suite. I cannot wait for you to see what Mom's created with the Country Birdhouse. So be sure to check over, and we might be running late. I'm so sorry. Click over right now. Go check out her video, and I will see you over there in the chat. Thank you for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the project. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future Sunday stamping videos. See you next time. Bye, Mom. See you soon.
Bye, babe. See ya.